Looking for an easy way to go carry how we stream Rustream on later. So once you have created a restream.io there on, we click the spacing looks like this, but full screen, so we have more space. All right, so this is the Restream Live Studio.
तो इस वीडियो में मैं आपको दिखाने वाला हूँ कैसे आप YouTube पर लाइव स्ट्रीम कर एंड डाउनलोड कर सकते हो प्रिज्म लाइव, उस पे वीडियो इंस्टॉल कर सकते हो। इसके बाद आप सीधा एलिवेट योर लाइव, फ्री है, यूजफुल देन किया है, बहुत ज़्यादा सिमिलर है। पे जा सकते हो एंड आप यहाँ चूज कर सकते हो कि आपको कहाँ स्ट्रीम करना है। अब आप डायरेक्ट YouTube पे क्लिक करके अपने चैनल से साइन इन मार सकते हो, बट अगर आप लॉग इन नहीं करना चाहते इनटू दिस सॉफ्टवेयर, देयर इज अनदर मेथड यूजिंग ऐड कस्टम RTMP। और ये कैसे सेटअप करते हैं मैं आपको थोड़ी देर में बताऊंगा, अगर आप उन लोगों में से हो जिनको अपना YouTube या कोई भी Google अकाउंट नहीं साइन इन करना ऑन अनदर सॉफ्टवेयर। वैसे तो काफ़ी सिक्योर है, बट ये और ज़्यादा सिक्योर है। अब आपके सामने जब आप सॉफ्टवेयर खोलोगे ऐसे दो विंडोज़ बनी हुई होंगी। इसको अभी थोड़ा ईजी करने के लिए हम ये बटन दबा के एक विंडो बना देंगे। अब आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे ब्लैक हो रखा है क्योंकि कोई भी हमने सीन नहीं सेटअप किया। आपका सीन जो भी आप स्ट्रीम पे दिखाना चाहते हो वो चीज़ होती है। तो इससे पहले हम कोई भी फुटेज डाले, फेस कैम डाले, कुछ भी डाले, वी नीड टू मेक श्योर कि हमारी स्ट्रीम हमारे हिसाब से सेटिंग्स हो रखी हैं। तो यहाँ नीचे जो सेटिंग्स है, यू कैन क्लिक ऑन दिस। यहाँ पे सारे ऑप्शंस है आपके पास। सबसे पहले तो आपको जाके एनेबल वाटरमार्क को ऑफ कर देना है। इसको आप ऑफ करोगे तो आपकी वीडियो पे कोई भी वाटरमार्क नहीं आएगा, ऑन रखोगे तो वाटरमार्क आ जाएगा। अब अगर हम जाएं आउटपुट वाले सेक्शन में, तो ये पूरा डिसाइड करता है आपकी स्ट्रीम किस क्वालिटी में जाएगी। ये बहुत जरूरी है। अब सबसे पहले आउटपुट स्केल रेजोल्यूशन में आपको वो दिखाना है जो आप अपनी ऑडियंस को दिखाना चाहते हो। तो अगर मैं चाहता हूँ मेरी स्ट्रीम 1080p में हो तो ये 1080p होना चाहिए। अगर मैं चाहता हूँ 720p में
I have Windows, so RAM, and it's up. And you can go ahead and do that. It's fine. We're going to be changing them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But go ahead and open it up. And if at any point you need to rewind this video or pause it, you guys can feel free to do that too. No problem at all. I'm also in Roblox here. I'm just going to be using this as an example game to show how to do all this stuff. So, you know, this works with any game, Call of Duty. Look a lot like this little window here, and there's a few things we need to do before we get into anything, and that is we need to go to file and we need to go to settings because we have a lot of settings to mess with. Now the general settings here, they don't really matter. There's a lot here and you can play around with it if you want to, but they don't really matter. We're not really worried about it. We're just going to go on over to the stream settings. Now whenever you're streaming to YouTube, which is what I do, and that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do here, you want to go to stream and you want to select service and you want to choose YouTube/YouTube Gaming. There you go. So they're going to ask you what server you want to stream to, primary or backup. I suggest using the primary. If for some reason your stream lags out and disconnects, you can, you know, switch it over to backup, but just use the primary. It works fine. Now, I ask you for your stream key. Now, what is a stream key? So a stream key is basically your live YouTube stream key and server URL. Don't worry this, all right? And you're show off my stream. Go ahead and click apply. Now, for the sake of streaming, we're just going to stick with simple because it doesn't really need to be advanced. We don't really need any of that. Now, this is actually pretty simple, okay? Video bitrate. What is the video bitrate? So your bitrate is basically how many bits are going into your stream. The bigger the number, the clearer it's going to look, the less pixelated it's going to look, the more crisp it's going to look, and the lower it is, then the more pixelated it's going to be and the less crisp it's going to be. Obviously, though, the higher the bitrate is, the your computer. Let me I'll have a link to this down in the description, okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to click, because I don't want you guys to see my IP address, and it's going to put up some numbers, and that's what we need. Now, I have gigabit internet, so I have really, really good internet. Most people probably are not going to have for this because it's a little bit load speed wise. It's this number right here on the right, whatever I have, obviously your number, because, you know, 5 times 3, 75. You basically want 15% in fluctuate for it because all right, that doesn't mean we want to go ahead and type in 15,000. Okay, page also have speed is below 10. You want to be streaming, but below is what to stream at. So if you're going to be streaming at 720, you should stream at 2,000 stream in 10. All right, let's redo this or stream at 75 here. Now if 0.5, which would be 30. Okay, just all of your number important. Now, and NVENC. Now, X264 uses your CPU to encode your live stream, meaning that this option will be the laggiest. It takes the best computer to run. QSV uses the GPU that is on your CPU, as good of a computer, but it's still at all. So if you don't have either of those, then obviously you have to use X264. So for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to use X264 streaming. So we're just going to click apply. And is your desktop audio, make sure it's on default, and then you're put in a microphone. Here is the video resolution. I'm using a 1440 resolution. Oh, that let's see, 4500, and we're going to go to video 920. You're going to do this, which is computer's really changing the FPS to 30. So your 720 here. Next part. Okay, so this next part's actually pretty simple. First, you want to get the game on the screen. So we're going to go to add here. All right, right click add, and we're going to choose a game capture. Okay, and I'm just going to call this Roblox because that's what we're playing. I'm going to click OK, and then we're just going to, I'm just going to add. Okay, so this next part's actually pretty simple. First, you want to get the game on the screen. So we're going to go to add here. All right, right click add, and we're going to choose a game capture. Okay, and I'm just going to call this Roblox because that's what we're playing. I'm going to click OK. And then we're just going to go to mode. We're going to capture a specific window. And we're going to click on window. And we're going to choose Roblox. We're going to click OK. And then boom. There it is. There is Roblox. Obviously, we can move because that's what